What's good? What's good, good people? How y'all doing? It's your boy Kelvin coming at you. Well. We got y'all boy LeBron, the kid from Akron, the 6'8" Care Bear, confronting Stephen A. Smith during the middle of the game. Apparently, he got offended by something Stephen A. Smith has said over the past months about his son Bronny. I have no idea what it is. I haven't heard anything personal that Stephen A. Smith has said about Bronny. But, I don't watch First Take, so maybe Stephen A. Smith did say something. But everything I've heard is been basketball related. Now, I did hear that Stephen A. Smith said something about he felt like it was LeBron's fault. He was putting a lot of pressure on his son, but that's all I've heard. I haven't heard anything personal about his son. Now, if it's personal, then Stephen A. Smith is wrong. Maybe y'all can inform me of something that I missed. I haven't heard anything, but Stephen A. Smith was on First Take. He gave his response. I'm gonna play about 2 minutes of it, and then I'm gonna come back and say what I have to say, and then that'll be it.
S.A., there was a moment in the game that we want to address.
That was LeBron James coming up to me, unexpectedly, I might add, to confront me about making sure that I mind what I say about his son. Can't repeat the words because they ain't suited for FCC airwaves. That's what he was doing. And I thought long and hard about this over the last few hours because I had no intention, Molly, talking about this at all.
Yeah.
And the reason why is because it was a one-on-one, I wouldn't say a conversation, but it was a one-on-one confrontation. But then I wake up and everybody from ESPN and my agent and everybody else were sending me that this thing had gone viral. And so ultimately it was unavoidable, and that is why I have to discuss it now. That wasn't a basketball player confronting me. That was a parent. That was a father. And I can't sit here and be angry or feel slighted by LeBron James in any way in that regard. By all accounts, he's obviously a wonderful family man and a wonderful father who cares very, very deeply about his son. And based on some of the comments that he had heard, or shall I say, I think he thought he heard, he clearly took exception to some of the things that he heard me say, and he confronted me about it. For the record, his agent and friend, Rich Paul, has my number. Maverick Carter, who works under him, has my number. LeBron James knows how to get in contact with me if he wanted to. He never called, because had he called and wanted to talk to me, I would have accepted that call. Had he wanted to see me, I would have flown out and I would have seen him and I would have had a conversation man to man. But that is not what he elected to do. Instead, he elected to confront me while I was sitting courtside. Ari Emanuel, the head of William Morris Endeavor, one of the agencies that represents me, along with Larry David, was sitting courtside. I was with them for the game. And he walked right up to me and he said what he had to say. And apparently he feels like I was slighting his son. Now let me tell you what I feel. What I would have said if we were in a different environment, because I was not going to engage in a confrontation at that particular moment in that setting. But if we had had that conversation, I would have said to LeBron James, I never would speak negatively about your son. I was talking about you, meaning you, LeBron James.
All right, good people. We just heard from Stephen A. Smith what he had to say, and regardless of how I feel about Stephen A. Smith in this situation, I do believe he handled it correctly. He was surprised about LeBron approaching him during the middle of a game. It was an awkward situation, and I can imagine the surprise and stress or whatever. This 6'8" dude walking up on you in the middle of a game and you not expecting it, and under the circumstances, no matter how I feel about Stephen A. Smith, he did handle it well, man. They both got a lot to lose. Nothing good comes out of it if it got physical. Now, as far as LeBron go, you know, he handled that very poorly and stupid, man. I'm just sorry. Just gotta tell it like it is, man. Stephen A. Smith ain't said nothing personal about his son. I haven't heard anything personal. And like he just said there on the clip, he was talking about LeBron. And what he's saying is LeBron put a lot of undue stress and pressure on his son by forcing him to the NBA when he's not ready. And we all know and can look at his son and see that his son is not NBA ready right now. And so whatever stress and pressure and scrutiny and stuff like that, and LeBron being ultra sensitive, well, you can't be sensitive now, man. Your son is a pro. So guess what? You got millions of people watching, and you got professional people that cover the sport of basketball. The NBA is gonna speak about your son. So when you go out there and stink it up, guess what? They're gonna talk about your son. You know, but like Stephen A. said, that is LeBron James, that is your fault. That is your fault for pressing and stressing and forcing your son to come into the NBA before his time. And ladies and gentlemen, what is the reason why LeBron James forced his son into the NBA? Because of what Charles Barkley said last night. The stupid GOAT debate. The stupid GOAT debate. You know, LeBron James and his people, they are so obsessed with this whole GOAT debate and Michael Jordan that he would force his son to the NBA so that he would get some extra pat on the back from people and thinking that's going to help persuade his GOAT case and going to help his case and argument. And people would change their mind and say, well, you see, Michael Jordan never did that. Michael Jordan's son never got to the NBA. He got his son to the NBA and they playing together on the same team. And that's stupid. LeBron James has been in the NBA 22 years. He has accumulated enough money where his son can chill and relax. His son right now should be in college, enjoying his life as a kid, as a college kid, with no stress, no pressure, hanging out with his friends, playing video games or whatever, being a gamer. He was a gamer. I think he had a large following and he's probably making money. He should be in college enjoying his life. But LeBron James and his stupidity of this stupid ass GOAT debate got all this pressure and eyeballs on his son. So anytime his son comes to the NBA and stinks it up and flops, everybody's gonna talk about it, and then his dad wants to get all sensitive and get all herky-jerky and walk up on Stephen A. Smith like he's some tough guy. You know what I'm saying? Confront him. When Stephen A. Smith ain't said nothing about your goddamn son. This is LeBron James' fault. And this is what I say about LeBron James being a very poor face of the NBA, and he do stupid shit. And there's a reason why a lot of people like myself have no respect and don't like him because of stupidity like that. Yes, we know he loved his son and want the best for his son, but if he truly loved his son and wasn't worried about this stupid ass Michael Jordan GOAT debate, his goddamn son, and I don't mean to disrespect his son, I'm not disrespecting his son. I got nothing but respect for his son, but his son should be at USC right now enjoying his life as a kid, not a damn professional in the G League and coming up to the NBA where everybody talking about him and laughing at him and making videos about him all over YouTube and the internet, and he's the laughing stock, and then your dumb ass want to go confront somebody in the middle of a goddamn game because your ass sensitive. You stupid motherfucker. You should have left that goddamn GOAT debate shit alone and left your son be a goddamn kid at USC. That's where he should be right now. But you're so obsessed with this Michael Jordan shit, you need to let this shit go, bro. You need to let it go. You're not gonna convince nobody just because you got your son playing with you that you a GOAT, bro. People like myself and others don't give a damn whether your son playing with you or not. You're not gonna convince nobody that you better than Michael Jordan. Let it go, bro. Let the Michael Jordan shit go. This shit is tiring and this shit is dead, bro. And what's gonna really happen, it's gonna turn into some violence one day, man. It's gonna turn into some violence and somebody gonna end up really dead behind this stupid ass GOAT debate. It's the reason why I said I'm just go ahead and be honest about it. I don't like LeBron James, so when you come at me, don't even come at me talking about no GOAT debate. There is no debate. Michael Jordan is the GOAT, and that is it, man. That is it. Do not come talk to me about LeBron James. I'm not gonna debate with you or nothing. This debate shit is stupid. It's stupid. We already had some instances of violence. You can Google it online. Next is gonna be some violence, then somebody's gonna be dead behind this stupid ass GOAT debate, man. This shit is stupid, man. LeBron James coming out here looking like a goddamn fool, confronting Stephen A. Smith, because he think he said something negative about his son. Well, your damn son should be in the NBA right now. LeBron James, he should be in college. But it's your fault that your son's under all this stress and pressure and scrutiny because your ass chasing that ghost in Chicago with this stupid ass GOAT debate. That is your fault. Stephen A. Smith is 100% right. And I don't have no dog in the fight. I don't like either one of the dudes, man, but I gotta call it down the middle. Stephen A. Smith in this situation, he is right. It is LeBron James' fault. The reason why his son is under all this stress and scrutiny and under this large ass microscope. Because his son should be in college enjoying his life as a kid. Not in the NBA, being an adult, all these millions of people watching him and stuff like that. And then when he flop and laugh, his daddy want to get mad and shit and get all sensitive like a little bitch. Don't get sensitive now. Your son is a professional. People gonna talk about it. You shouldn't be chasing that ghost in Chicago. You should be your goddamn self, man. This is why I have no respect for LeBron James, man. That's why I don't have no respect for the dude, man. I don't care what y'all say, man. I'm gonna say what I gotta say and I'm gonna be honest. This is why I do not have any respect and I don't like this nigga. This dude is the worst thing that ever happened to the NBA, man. The worst thing, man. And Stephen A. Smith was right. It is your fault. So don't get mad now. And then let me say this too. No matter what we think about Stephen A. Smith, he is the face of ESPN. He's the number one guy covering the NBA. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? The NBA just signed the deal with ESPN. What is it, $76 billion? You'll see it on the screen here. $76 billion. They signed an 11-year contract, I believe, with ESPN and ABC. And I think it'll be some games on NBC or something like that or whatever. And they got this new contract, and Stephen A. Smith is the number one guy. So if LeBron James would have hit Stephen A. Smith and turned to something violent, there could have been lawsuits and millions of dollars and stuff like that lost, all because of this stupid ass GOAT debate. You got your damn son in the NBA when he's not ready, man. The kid should be in college enjoying his life, all behind the stupid ass GOAT debate. Let the Michael Jordan shit go, bro. Let it go. It's gonna turn into something bad, man. And people, whoever heard this video, man, do not do this stupid ass GOAT debate. It's gonna turn into something bad. I know it brings clicks and views and it bring money and all that type of stuff, but eventually, I said it before and I'm gonna say it again, somebody is going to die behind this dumb ass GOAT debate. Find you something else to talk about. Find something else to talk about. This dude LeBron, man, bruh. If he would have hit Stephen A. Smith, it could have been lawsuits, money lost. They got this TV deal, and the viewership already low enough in the NBA. If that shit would have got thrown off or something like that, it could have been a lot of money lost, man. The dude PK Subban, the hockey player, talk about leaving the game better than what you came in the league as, leaving the game better for the young people behind. And what if you would have messed up the money, man? You already played 22 years and made your money. What if you would have messed up the money for the young players that's still playing? And they would have lost the contract or something, or some money would have been lost. That's less money in their pockets. While your ass gone in the sunset, retired or whatever. All because of this stupid ass Michael Jordan GOAT debate, man. This shit is dumb and it's stupid, man. That's where all this stemmed from. He bringing his son to the NBA when he has no business being in the NBA right now. His son should be in college. All because this goofball wants some pats on the back, and they think he gonna convince some people saying that he the GOAT because Michael Jordan don't have a son that play in the NBA. People, I said it and I'm gonna say it again. As time has gone on, Michael Jordan did pretty much everything right. He did it right. He stayed out of politics and he kept his children and all that stuff away from the game of basketball. He didn't force them to do any stuff like that. And he don't speak on this stupid GOAT debate. He just live his life. Michael Jordan handled things right. LeBron James is an effing idiot. What he did was stupid and dumb. You don't get no cool points for bucking up and being tough to Stephen A. Smith. What? You think you tough now, bro? You a 6'8" Care Bear. You are not tough, bro. You a millionaire, billionaire basketball player. You are not a gangster. You're not some straight up G or something because you walked up to Stephen A. Smith. You dumb. You dumb. But again, this is Adam Silver also. Poor leadership. LeBron James should be fined and suspended. If David Stern was around, he would have fined him and suspended him for a couple of games. LeBron James needs to be fined and suspended and send a message to the rest of the players in the league. If you try this stupid mess, this is what's gonna happen to you. Rolling up on media people that's covering the game and promoting the game, and Stephen A. Smith is the #1 guy, like him or not. And we just signed a $76 billion deal with ESPN, and you finna roll up and beat up the #1 guy? Are you a dumbass? Are you a dummy? Stupid, man. People, leave the GOAT debate alone, man. Somebody's gonna end up dying behind this shit. It is stupid. It's stupid. But I'm out, man.